We're joined now by members of the Texas A&M-Kingsville Javelinas men's basketball program. In the center of our podium is head coach Johnny Estelle. To his right, the far side, is Trey Sumpter. Trey is a junior guard from Birmingham, Alabama. On the near side is Duan Wright. Duan is a senior forward from Alexandria, Louisiana. And Coach, we'll start with your initial impressions on a game that just shows why March Madness is one of the most exciting times of the year.
Oh man, I gotta give all honor to God first and foremost. He put all of this together. It's been a long journey, you know. It's been a lot of keep people that have helped me put this program into perspective, back to relevancy. I want to thank Coach Dr. Talent and Scott Guys for giving me this opportunity, but I know that's not what I'm supposed to say, but I just like giving honor where it needs to be. I like to thank my mentor, Lewis Orrs, who supported me along the way. But, you know, tonight was about these kids, man. I mean, I have some of the best kids that they put up with me, and it ain't easy. They work hard. They've gelled from the very beginning, and I just think they just, you know, found a way to win, you know, and that's what this year is about. You know, this time of year is about. It's about surviving in advance. And, you know, they did a great job of that. Trey stepped up at a key time. Duan's been our guy all year in terms of leading it. But, you know, Marcus Frazier could easily be in here as well because he made some big plays. So tonight was just about, you know, who's going to make the last shot and who's going to throw the last blow in the heavyweight fight.
As seems to be the way tournament games play out, the team that gets the most rebounds and goes to the free throw lines comes out on top, and that's what your team did. Just talk about the grit and determination that resulted in that.
Well, I mean, we have a motto of no excuses, just commitment. And, you know, on the back of that, we like to say, just win ugly. You know, I mean, Al Davis said, just win, baby. We just say, just win ugly. So, you know, they don't put asterisks besides ugly wins. You know, they just say win or loss. And these guys just kept fighting. They kept defending. And, you know, West Texas is a well-coached team. Tom has done an excellent job. We came in the league at the same time, and he's had an incredible run there. And he'll be in regional play. And, you know, playing them is never easy. But, you know, our kids tonight, they just kept trying to, you know, they got down. They could have quit, but they kept fighting and kept answering the bell. And like I said, it was about the team. You know, we recruited this team. My staff is, you know, Coach Omar Gonzalez and Mark Matthew are unbelievable. They put together the game plan, and they keep these guys going. And that bench just believe they can win, and that's what happens tonight. We just believe we could win this game.
Trey, you finished the day 17 points, 6 rebounds, a perfect 4-4 from outside the arc, but you had a huge 4-point play there in the closing minutes. Talk a little bit about that.
I just give thanks to my teammates. They set me up, and this guy right here keep believing in me, setting me up for plays. And like I said, my teammates give me the ball, so I just let it fly.
Duan, let it fly. Nothing but net. Duan, you were 11 points, 5 rebounds, but 3 big steals. Talk about the defensive end.
Coach Matthew does a good job preparing us with the scout. You know, I try to follow everything he says. You know, I was prepared. I was anticipating a lot of plays tonight. So,
questions for the Javelinas, Lance?
Yeah, I got to ask you guys. I mean, right away, were they different without Chav out there? Without Chavovich, did you think Duan? You know, I mean, no excuse. I'm not trying to make an excuse for loss or anything.
Yes, sir.
Could you tell a diff out there with those guys?
Well, Dave is a pretty good player, but I mean, they're a pretty good team. We played them without Dave, and you know, they beat us pretty good. But tonight we understood that, you know, they were gonna come out and try to play hard, you know. So we understood the challenge, and we owned up to it.
Yeah, I would like to add to that. I mean, you know, he didn't play when we played him up there, and they beat us by about 15, and he played at our place, and we were fortunate enough to beat him by 17, but 15, something like that. But, you know, it's hard for a coach to replace a guy like David. David's one of those kind of anomaly guys that comes around every once in a while, and I got to give him credit. You know, he's a phenomenal player. But I also got to give Coach Brown and his staff a credit because, you know, his kids could have came in this game and just kind of, you know, walked around, went through the motion. You know, they pretty much, I think, are in regional play, but they're still fighting and playing. And, you know, the West Texas alumni base and their administration should be very proud of what Tom Brown's done there because that team fought us, tooth and nail tonight and had a great chance. Could have won the game, you know, even without a guy that's averaging about 21, 22 points a game.
Quick follow for me is, you know, they make the run right at the beginning of the second half, get back in and actually get the lead back. then you guys hold them without scoring for almost 5 minutes there. I thought that was, what I'm saying is you answered right away,
Yes.
Trey. Did you think that was big right at that point?
Yeah, we pride ourselves in defense, so and getting stops. So I feel like that was a big part of the game. Like when they blew that first punch, and then we answered back and got stops.
Yes, you know, we've always said, defense travels. Offense, it can go, either way, and they shot the ball pretty decently tonight, but I think defense travels. And in all the tournaments that I've been fortunate to be a part of, and this one included, that I thought our defensive situation and being able to focus in and lock in and get multiple stops really helped us win this game tonight.
Talk about three-point shooting, almost shot 50% from downtown and had some daggers late as well, just the three-point shooting.
Well, we haven't been a great shooting team all year long, so I guess we're saving the best for last. I don't know what these guys are giving me a heart attack all year long. I guess they want me to, collect my insurance money. But we only had 25 minutes in this gym this morning, and it was at 8 o'clock. And I told these guys last night, we met around 11 o'clock. I said, hey, we need to be up and ready to roll, and they was ready. Nobody was late to the bus, and we got up at 6:40, and we was here, and as soon as that horn went off, they grabbed that ball and started shooting it, and it paid off for us today. So, yeah, the three-point shooting helped us. This guy helped us, by hitting some big shots, and it was, like I said, a team effort. Team effort.
For you, Coach, the last time you guys played West Texas in the tournament, you were fresh-faced, 1995, you led the team to the LSC tournament.
Yeah.
So just talk about that feeling, bring it back to Kingsville.
I said this the last couple of years, and people have asked me about the conference, and how does it compare back to the old days, and the leadership that this conference has from the conference office is unbelievable. Venues like this, playing in situations like this is unbelievable for these kids. The banquet last night is unbelievable. Back in our day, it was just, 6 played 3, and then 4 and 5 played home sites, and you showed up somewhere and played, and then you just went home. But now it's an event. So for me, I didn't even really think about playing West Texas the first time. I do remember that. They had a really good team. Coach Cooper did a great job coaching that team, and they was physical and tough. And we played in Commerce in front of a good crowd. But I didn't think about it for these guys. They saw it on Twitter. I don't even know how to get on Twitter or Facebook or all that stuff. But they send it to me, and they say, oh, Coach, look at you running out of the huddle. And I said, oh, that's right, we did play West Texas first. I remember playing UCO. But it didn't mean that much to me, to be honest with you, because all I want is these kids to experience success. They work so hard. They work so hard, man. And all student athletes do. And you just don't understand the grind of this conference. And I'm just really amazed nationally, the recognition that, we should be getting more, because there's some really good teams in this league. Angelo State is a very good team. And then, if they're a number 7 seed, and boy, I don't want to see some of the 7 seeds, across America. And we got to play those guys tomorrow. We was fortunate enough to beat those guys twice. But, man, they're playing really good. And they beat a very good Georgia State team. So we got our hands, full tomorrow.
Trey, for you at St. Mary's, you scored 27. You and Coach were kind of bickering back and forth. Just talking about that. So just talk about your scoring. Coach has mentioned before, when you get high, you're probably one of the hardest guys to stop in this conference.
Well, he like I said, he continues to draw the play up if I get hot like that. So, like I said, I just go out there and come off the screens. My teammates set the screens, and I come off of it and just shoot it. So.
Wow, you sound very humble, because because at St. Mary's he kept talking about he won my record and everything.
Well,
To add on that, if you get too high, Coach might pull you up out of it.
Now wait a minute, you sound point shaping?
Yeah.
No, we're not point shaping. No. I hope they all break every record that we've had as a team, and that's, like a father, you want your kids to have more than you had. And it's never a competition, but I joke with them a lot, but I want this team, but I want the Javelina Nation to experience that winning experience and get back to where it was when I was there. And we're there. When I was there, we was winning and everything, and across the board in every sport. We're very competitive, and the coaches there are great people. Coach Scott guys have done an unbelievable job hiring and let you do your job, and I think we're back on the way up to be very respectable in this league, which means a lot to me, being an alumnus from this university.
I guess the last question is for Duan. You redshirted last season. Just talk about that feeling this season.
Oh man, it's unbelievable. It's it's like I've been in a coma for a year. And to come back out and be with these guys, man, it's unbelievable, man. I give honor to God for giving me this chance, you know, to come play the game again.
Any more questions for the Javelinas? Gentlemen, congratulations on an outstanding victory.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck tomorrow against
Thank you.
Angelo State.
Thank you.
I'm taking you guys out this